I'm Kathy McHugh, and I have been coming as a ski coach to GPAS for over 20 years. I'm not really sure how long. I work with all kinds of adults and kids and ski with them. I've really enjoyed having the opportunity to ski with a lot of different adults and children, and also the coaches are fun. I noticed the people involved in the program several years before I actually volunteered. The red jackets were pretty prominent, and then at the time there were a number of skiers that were amputees and people on monoskis. I became curious about it, and then it turned out that a colleague of mine at the school where I was teaching, her husband was a coach. So I asked about it and found out more, and what I didn't understand for a long time, ticket every day when I volunteered. So one year when I finally bought a season's pass, I was like, now I'm going to volunteer because now I have a season's pass. I'm a teacher. I like teaching and working with people, and I pretty much have fun every time I come. There's been a few days when the weather's been really terrible, in terrible conditions, and you know what? Many more coaches show up, participants who more tend to cancel. So it's a group of people that I really want to be associated with because they're dedicated. Some days I might be skiing with somebody who's a real challenge, but you know what? Every day that I come here, I have fun, and I have never, ever regretted a day that I came. A couple of weeks ago, I skied with someone I had never skied with before. And it started out, it was pretty tough. And we were concerned that we were not going to be able to get this student out on the hill successfully because there was some resistance. We were able to coax her outside, and we had a wonderful day. All three of us did. And that's one of the things that makes those tough days, it gets you through it because you know, well, I've had some tricky days before. I don't get discouraged. Keep coming back here until the day comes that I am no longer capable of skiing. To be able to see someone, like when you take a never-ever skier, sometimes not even the person whose idea it was to go skiing, could have been a caretaker or a parent who said, hey, let's try this. Their first time, see the enthusiasm, even if all they can do is get their skis on and do one straight run down a very small hill. So rewarding. Work with different coaches, maybe you get to work with them again, and then see how much they develop and how much fun they have when they're here. I think the fact that we have grown so much since I first started, when I only had a Sunday program, I didn't have enough coaches. You can ski, you're a teacher, here you go, take this person out on the snow. Now we have not just one day of skiing, we have 2 days, a very organized training program. You can get all the training you might want. If you feel uncomfortable, working with maybe equipment or a certain type of skier, we have so many participants now, and what also is nice is because we're almost always doubled up per participant, you really get an opportunity to see how somebody else approaches that teaching task. I've learned a lot from other coaches just by working with them. Bye, and I hope that you learned a little bit more about GPAS and come see us in action.
Hi, I'm Val. It's my first year. I am a snowboarder, but I've been really enjoying being a part of the community this year. I am a physical therapist by trade. I work with kids and I work with adults too. It's like another way for me to get out there and help out. So when I was in PT school, I did an internship at a school district, and one of my students there actually did the program, and I did an in-service project on adaptive skiing and adaptive equipment for my supervising therapist. So I knew about the program for about 10 years, but I myself had worked in a school district and was like just working on the side at a hospital on the weekends, so I didn't have the time before, but I got a new job, and so I opened up some time and just kind of reopened my mind to coming out here. I love it because it gets me outside, being able to, be a part of the community. So. I come out here every once in a while with my friends as well. But like I said, the community has been really, really awesome, and into my physical therapy sessions with them over the week as well. It just is such a big motivator, but a part of the team. Just trying to work on training on the equipment of a snowboarder, so becoming a better snowboarder in order to be able to use that equipment. I had Bodhi fall like 5 times just because I'm just learning the equipment. Training with each other before transitioning that into actually working with a participant too. It's been a great season. I can't wait to come back next year.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Bye.
My name is Bronwyn. I have been skiing at Greek Peak for many years. I learned to ski when my children learned to ski. For many years I was just supporting my kids who were doing ski racing, but they have moved on from ski racing, and I love being able to be out here at Greek Peak. What brought me here, and I love being out here on the snow. I heard how fantastic this program was, how much fun it was to work with the people and the participants here and the other coaches. It's my second year, and I intend to keep coming back. Well, so I would say you don't have to be a fantastic skier to be a coach here. You just have to enjoy working with lots of different people. There are many different skill levels and many different places for people to be a part of. I don't have one particular story I can think of. I guess it's when you get the beginner or the never ever skier, or the person who thought they would never be able to ski, and you get them out on the slopes and they have a fantastic time. It's just really rewarding opportunity to ski when they never have thought they could.
Life learning work.
This is like a fantastic community. It makes Greek Peak Mountain seem bigger. It makes coming out here even in the worst weather super fun. And it's always a joy to be out here.
Thanks. Bye.
That's it?
Yeah, bye.
Okay.